Hello and welcome back to another video in the Moodle Course Development Series. I'm Joe Deegan, and in this video you'll learn how to generate activity reports so you can evaluate your students' level of participation in the course. In the last video you learned how to track progress towards course completion. Now you're going to learn how to use the various reports available in Moodle to see who has been participating in your course and how much traffic your course is getting overall. So let's head over to our course site and take a look at how to access the course reports and the types of reports you have available. To access the reports from the course site, you'll need to go over here to the navigation block and click on this Reports option. And after clicking on Reports, you'll see that you have several types of reports available to you. The main reports we'll discuss are Logs, Activity Report, Course Participation, and Statistics. If you have course completion set up for the course, you'll also have options for the Course Completion Report as well as the Activity Completion Report. But we already covered those in previous videos, so we'll skip that for now. But before jumping in and using the reports, let's talk about the differences between them and what each report can be used for. First, we have Logs, which shows a detailed log of all the activity on the site. The Logs report is useful if you want to see the detailed activity of everything a student clicked on. Then we have the Activity Report, which gives a nice overview of overall activity on activities in the course. It doesn't show you the details of each student's activity, but it does show you the activity of the class as a whole. And this is good if you want to get a general idea of your students' participation. The Course Participation Report is mainly useful if you're using a forum in your course and want to see an overview of students participating in the forum activity. And finally, we have the Statistics Report, which gives you an idea of how busy your course has been by showing you how many hits it has, so this is a good way to get an overall view of how busy your course site's been. Okay, now that we have an idea of what these reports can be used for, let's see them in action. So let's start by taking a look at the activity logs. So we'll click on the Logs option in the Reports menu. And then we'll need to start by selecting the parameters for our report. The first parameter is for the course. So the name of this course is Activity and Resource Examples, but if we did want to see other courses, we could select it from here. And then we select who we want to see the report for. We could do all participants in the course, or you could select one student in particular. And then you'll want to select which day you want to see the logs for, or if you want it for all days. So if you want it for all days since the course has been created, you can select that option. And you also have the option to choose all activities, or a certain activity in the course. And then you also have options for the type of action, and this will only let you see certain actions such as deleting, viewing, or updating. And then down here you have options for whether you want to display it here on the page, or if you want to download it in Excel or in a text format. And then after selecting all your parameters, you'll just click Get These Logs. So I'll go ahead and click that now. Okay, and now we have a report of all activity in the course. And now this may be more detailed than you ever want, unless you're investigating some certain type of issue, such as maybe who deleted something. So if you want just more of a general overview, you might be more interested in the activity report. So I'll click on the activity report now so we can see what that's like. Okay, and here's our activity report. And as you can see, this gives you a much more broad and general overview of what's going on in the class. You can see how many views or blog entries or when the last time each activity was accessed, which gives you a view of whether your activities are being used or not. So the activity report is a much easier way to get a broad overview, whereas the logs report is better to see the details. And you'll find the process for running the course participation report or the statistics report is very much similar to running the logs. So let's click on the course participation report so we can take a look at what kind of information that'll give you. And as you can see, the options for the course participation report are real similar to what you saw in the logs report. So to run a course participation report, we'll need to start by selecting which activity we would like to see the report for. For this example, let's select to see a participation report for the forum. So now that I've got activity selected as the forum, the next thing I'll need to choose is how far I want to look back. So let's say we want to look back 2 weeks. So this will tell us who's posted in the forum in the last 2 weeks. And then the next option will be to choose which role we want to see the report for. So in this example, I want to see how many students are participating, so I'll select student. And then we'll get a report for how many students have participated in the forum over the last 2 weeks. And then our last option is to choose exactly which type of actions. You can leave it as all actions, but since I'm giving credit for forum posts, I'm going to go ahead and select post here, and then I'll be able to see a report for how many students have posted in the forum over the last 2 weeks. And now that I have everything set, I can click the Go button and it'll produce a report. Okay, and now I have my 4 students listed. And in the post column, you can see it says no all the way down. And unfortunately, that means none of the students have posted in the forum yet, so I'm not going to give anybody credit. If they had posted, there would be a number here, indicating the number of posts that they've had so far. And because it makes it easy to see how many posts they've had in a forum, this is a great way to track participation in a forum, or really any type of activity, as you can see here from the Activity module menu. And that's about it for running activity reports to see who's participating in your courses. Okay, time for a little practice. Get to know more about the reports available to you by practicing with a few reports. Make sure to check out the activity reports, and the logs in particular, to see how you can see who's participating in your courses. In this video, you learned how to evaluate which students are participating in your course activities using the course reports. In the next section, we'll give you some more tips so you can make the most out of your Moodle courses. That's it for now, and I'll see you in the next video.